So are you wondering if you can make that connection with your 45-minute layover in Amsterdam or Milan or Frankfurt when you're flying in from the US? I'm gonna have to tell you, it's probably not gonna happen. The reason why is because when you fly into a main European hub from the US or from Canada, you have to actually go through passport control there. So if you're flying from Atlanta to Frankfurt and then on to Berlin, when you get to Frankfurt, that's where you have to do your passport control. So you gotta get out of the plane, well, you gotta land, then you got to get to the gate, and then you got to get out of the gate, you got to get out of the plane, you got to get to passport control, go wait in line at passport control, get your passport stamped, and then run to your connecting flight. And honestly, all that time, 45 minutes is probably not going to be enough time. Now, it can work. I've had a few times in Amsterdam where 45 minutes did actually just get us there, but it is one of those things you need to be aware of if you're looking to book your flights, because a tight connection when you're coming from the US is a lot more difficult than if you're flying within Europe. With a 45-minute connection, with those, I'm not worried at all. I do that all the time. But coming from the US, a 45-minute connection to get another plane in Europe, that's going to be a little tough, okay? So just be aware of that, because if you are planning flights, you might want to see if you can get a different flight, or at least look and see if there's another flight that day that's going to that destination, because otherwise you might be stuck in Amsterdam at the airport overnight, which has happened to people before. So just want to give the heads up for that. Just be aware that connection times are a lot different when you're flying into Europe from the US or Canada versus you're flying within Europe. Because when you land, that's actually the time they give you for when you're landing. That's not when you get off the plane, okay? So you still have to taxi in, get everybody off the plane, go through customs, and that adds a lot of time. So just giving the heads up. I know it sucks, but I just wanted to let you know.